Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. In this video, we're going to talk about Devin the Dream Haney leaving 140 pounds already to chase, according to Eddie Hearn, Gervonta Davis's leftovers, and a guy that he said was an absolute joke when Gervonta Davis fought him. Let's talk about that and the amazing fan hypocrisy in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon. To all the subscribers and support of the channel, thank y'all for stopping by again and checking out the channel. To everybody that supports the channel on the live streams and in the cash apps and the super thanks of videos like this, thank you guys so much for your continued support. It means a big deal to the channel. Let's get into this because I can't... I don't care how many people get upset about me saying this, but man, there's a lot of malarkey flying around in the sport of boxing. Specifically this time, I'm checking out the news, and one of my least favorite promoters in the sport goes by the name of Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing. Lets it be known what his fighter is going to be doing next, and the fighter that he's talking about is the former undisputed champion at 135 pounds, Devin the Dream Haney. And he says that he is planning on doing two things. One is, or an option, one is fighting his mandatory Sandor Martin, or moving up to 147 pounds. And the word is that the person that they would be targeting at 147 pounds would be Mario Barrios. Now, if you're not familiar with Mario Barrios is a fighter that Gervonta Davis beat a few years back for the 140-pound WBA title and was roundly criticized by Devin Haney as somebody that was not a good fighter and somebody that was just a setup win for Gervonta Davis, somebody that was just there to make Gervonta look good, and basically implied that his entire career was manufactured in order to set up Gervonta Davis to get a championship in a higher weight class. Now, if you've ever seen Mario Barrios fight, you would know that that is not true. Mario Barrios is a very, very solid fighter. He was the WBA 100 and WBC world champion at 140 pounds at the time where Josh Taylor was the undisputed champion at 140 pounds, which made him the #2 guy in that division. He then moves up to 147 pounds and beats Yordenis Ugas. Well, first he puts up a very good fight against Keith Thurman, a former unified champion at 147 pounds who was coming off a layoff, but still, Keith Thurman is no easy mark. Keith Thurman can pretty much do everything in the ring that you need to do, except for take a body shot. That ain't no joke. He's got a little bit of a problem with taking body shots, but Mario Barrios stood up to him, put in a good performance. He comes back. I do believe he beats somebody else, and then he gets in there with Yordenis Ugas, one of the better 147-pound fighters, and he beats him, drops him, beats him. Looks terrific, right? Now he is the WBC interim champion. So Eddie Hearn is looking for somebody for Devin Haney to fight, and they're looking at him. Now, I don't have a problem with what Devin Haney's doing. I don't really have a problem with that route. However, we've got to stop all of this stuff that we pile on certain fighters and we don't put on other fighters. Devin Haney is a very solid fighter, and Devin Haney has talked about wanting to have the biggest fights and the best fights in boxing, but really his level of competition has not been significantly better than his peers. His verbiage around the fight his talking about wanting to fight has been, more aggressive than other fighters. But if you look at the people that are in the division with Devin when he was there, and you look at the people that he fought versus the people that the other people fought, really, it's about what and what. At 135, Teofimo Lopez fought just as good a competition at 135 pounds as Devin did. Lomachenko fought better competition than Devin did. Gervonta Davis fought just as good or not better competition than over the span of the weight classes that he fought in than Devin Haney did. The difference is that Devin Haney is the one that is always saying and in everybody's face saying that they want the fight. And ultimately, though, to his credit, he got the undisputed championship because he maneuvered himself and got himself in the position to get those fights. But now they're 140 pounds. Where you going? Where you going? If it's all about legacy and it's about fighting the best fighters, Mario Barrios is not the best fighter at 147 pounds. And don't get me wrong, I know this is the Sandor Martin thing is a mandatory, so it is what it is. He's got to do that. But he hasn't been there but for a blink of an eye. You got Matias, you've got Teofimo Lopez, you've got the Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero is a world champion. Hey man, why not stay there and try to clear that division out too? It seems a little funny to be trying to jump up there to 147 and probably go for, I think that's maybe with the fourth best fighter in the division. If you're going up there, why not go for the big dog? Go there for Terrence Crawford. Go there for Jaron Ennis. I think that would be something that would really set Devin Haney apart from everybody else that was at 135. And ultimately, that's where he's going anyway. But again, I don't necessarily have a problem with the fact that he would fight Sandor Martin next. Really don't have a problem with it. If he fought, I don't think he's going to get the Mario Barrios fight, to tell you the truth. I think that is probably not going to be the route that he's able to take because of the way the politics in boxing go and the fact that you have Mario Barrios with the PBC and in line to get a championship belt when Terrence Crawford, and if Terrence Crawford were to move up or to vacate those titles, and Mario Barrios, if something happened with the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford fight, Mario Barrios might be in position to fight Terrence Crawford. So I don't think that would necessarily happen, but I just find that interesting, man, that so many other fighters are getting shot and getting, so much drama put upon them because people are questioning who they're fighting. When certain fighters aren't fighting any better fighters than they are, they just talk about fighting better fighters than the other fighters do. But at the end of the day, money talks, BS walks, and we know how to determine whether or not people are giving people the fights that they want. Errol Spence Jr. over the last few days has taken more abuse for a fighter that has given fighters almost every fighter or fans every fight that they wanted to see. Look, man, these guys are just going to just do the money grabs moving forward, man, because people don't give them credit for what they do, and they give other people who are not doing as much more credit just for talking about it. But anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.